Welcome to the demo video for TipPub Creator, the fast and easy way to create and publish tip-based content for a variety of purposes. You can use this content for lead magnets, journals, book content, printables, worksheets, you name it, TipPub Creator can be used to create it. And now, a brand new update for TipPub. We always love to keep our content and software fresh and fast. For TipPub, we've gone ahead and added tons more tips and categories. Over 900 new tips are now available and 2 new categories, business and survival. We also have an amazing quick tip feature. See right up here at the top, you now have the ability to add a new tip in a flash. We've got new intro and conclusion buttons, so you can add your own text fast and create a complete piece of content in minutes. We've got a new column option, so if you want to have your tips appear in columns, that's a great new formatting choice. We have 5 new fonts, so you'll see we've got tons and tons of font options now, as well as 8 new border choices. There's even more to love about TipPub with all of the new features we've included. Although it's intuitive and easy to use, I'm going to take a few moments right now to walk you through the quick and simple process to create some content. So the first thing that you'll do is select your main category, then your subcategory. You'll see that there's plenty of tips here. I'm able to select a topic. I can select individual tips, or I can select all the tips. At the top here, you'll see you have the option to quickly add an intro. So perhaps boating safety and a little bit of text. For each one, I can change the font family and the font size. You'll see we have lots of fonts available. The alignment. If I want, I can also add a conclusion. The same thing, font family, font size. Then I have lots of different settings for the tips themselves. Again, font family, font size. I can look at the margin, how much white space I'd like on the page. We have an option to do columns. So you can do multiple columns, how many tips per page, if you'd like writing lines for the tips, blank spaces for each tip. We also have a lot of border options if you'd like to put a border around your tips. We have 3 different export options, PDF, Word, and PowerPoint. Definitely don't feel tied to a specific program. Any program you have that will open these file types will work. We've got page size. So if you're using different sized paper, you can adjust for that. And then we also have the option for bullet points, and we have many different bullet point choices. We'll take a quick look at my PDF here. You'll see that I've got my title, my intro, my tips that were populated directly from the software. I didn't have to enter anything, and then the conclusion. That's easy to both download and print. And I also have the option to download Word documents or PPTX documents. You can see they come right there on the bottom. You can go ahead and open those guys up. Now, if I wanted to add my own tips individually, I have that as an option. If I want to add something about big bass fishing, maybe, and I know you need a boat, I can submit that tip almost instantly. There it is down in my tips. I also have the option to duplicate any tip, whether it's one that I have added or it's one from the preloaded content. And I can adjust that a little bit if I'd like. There we go. I also have the ability to upload tips in bulk. You'll see right here you have a select.csv button. That's a file type that you're able to upload. Let's take a look at how that works. So let's say that I wanted to create my own category. I've got something that I focus on that's not represented here in the main categories that came preloaded. I could go down here on the main page, add category. I do a title and a description. I have the option to choose a thumbnail. You can see here I can edit what I just did. I can add subcategories to it, or I can delete it. By clicking here on the plus sign, I can select any sort of .csv file that I've got. So here's one just for an example on hiking and camping. And you can see by uploading that, almost instantly I've got all of the tips from my .csv file. A .csv file is essentially just a spreadsheet file. Any of the main spreadsheet programs, the Google software, Excel, anything like that, will have the option for you to create a spreadsheet and then go ahead and download it as a .csv. That's all the program's asking for. So it's essentially a spreadsheet just saved as a specific file type. And almost instantly it uploads that spreadsheet. Now in my new category, if I wanted to add a subcategory, I also have that option right here. I click the plus and it allows me to add subcategories. I could do the same thing in the preloaded content. So if I had a health subcategory that wasn't represented by the preloaded subcategories, I could go here. Maybe I want to talk about holistic healthcare, something like that. I can go ahead and add that category. Essentially, TipPub Creator is a super easy, fast, flexible way for you to create content for a variety of purposes. It might be printables, lead magnets, book content, journals. You could do almost anything that you can think of here with TipPub Creator. And with the ability to add your own content along with preloaded tips, you're ready to start creating content from the get-go.